Hi, you're welcome to Success Tips. In this video today, we are going to be addressing a particular school of thought that is going on and so many people have confusion around it. Some group of people believe that your past does not define you, while other group of people believe that your past defines you. So by the end of this video, you will be able to have a clear understanding as to whether your past defines you or not. We all have some concepts and perspectives to which we now accept the fact that, our past doesn't define us. If you used to be a poor person in the past, then that doesn't define who you are today. If you used to be an unserious person in the past, it doesn't have any power to define who you are today. I'm sure you are now saying, what the heck was that thumbnail all about? If at all Success Tips share the same belief that our past doesn't define us. If you're already having that conclusion in your mind, then I bet you it is too early. You watch this video until the very end, then you will now give an answer to yourself as to whether your past defines you as an individual or not, because that is what we're going to be clarifying in this video. Now, the first thing we will be looking at is, what does your past means? When they say your past, what exactly does it mean? For you to really understand whether your past has any impact on defining you or not, it is very important for you to understand what exactly that past means. Okay, you need to understand the meaning of that phrase. One of the major reasons why so many people just jump into conclusion whenever this subject is being brought up is because they don't even have a deeper understanding as to what their past means. And thank God you're going to learn that today. Whenever you hear people talking about a past, it simply refers to your belief, your decisions, and your actions of the past. That is what constitutes your own past. Do you used to believe in the past that the world is turn by turn, and even if you sit and do nothing, then a time is coming when your own life is going to be set? Is your past full of going to party with friends, enjoying all the lively things and then moving around, attending events? Is your past full of actions that lead to building toxic relationships that makes it very difficult for you to reach out to other people for help? Is your past full of, visionless life without direction and plans? If you really want to know the deeper meaning of the phrase your past, then you should be looking at the things, that have your decisions, your actions, your belief attached to it. Okay, you should be looking at the things that you have power over them, because those are the things that has a resonance with the meaning of what your past means. Now that you have understand what your past means, then the next thing you need to know is, what is your own definition? When you hear people saying, okay, something does not define them, it means they already accept the fact that they have a definition. Okay, so it's important for you to understand what definition is it that you have at that very moment before you can be able to check as to whether your past has impact in creating that definition for you or not. If you want to look at your own definition as a person, then you are not going to be looking at only one thing, okay? Because there are so many factors, there are so many aspects of your life that come together before they can now form a whole lot of your definition. Now, come look at this. Your definition starts from your own health, your financial stability, your nature of relationships, how mentally safe you are as a person, how lively your life is as an individual, and so many other factors that create that definition as to when someone describes you, then that is what your definition is. If you want to even go deeper into understanding your own definition, it goes down to your own reputation, it goes down to your own family, the current culture and practice in your family, and so many other things are the complete definition of you as an individual. Your current definition as an individual can be something like, okay, that tall, healthy, friendly, accommodative, and financially stable, rich young person. That is how a definition looks like. The next thing we are going to be looking at is, how do you analyze whether your past create your own definition or not? How do you get to find out whether your past defines you or not as a person? This is a very practical, exercise that removes any form of abstracts from your answer. You need to list down all the factors, all the aspects of your life that defines the current you as an individual. Put them down in a piece of a paper, pick one of them, one after the other, and then keep on making reference to your past, and then try to find out if your past actually has a responsibility in bringing that aspect of your life. You should be writing down things like your health, your finances, your relationship, your state of mind, and so many things that defines any aspect of your own life. Now, after doing that, you sit down and then ask yourself some questions like, did any of my past foolishness and inaction lead to my current financial insecurities? Did my past lousy eating habits lead to my current health problems? Does my disrespectful behaviors of the past has anything to do with the unhealthy relationship relationships that is gathered all around me. You can generate thousands of questions around something like this. I am sure the answers you're going to be getting from these questions is going to shock you. If you take a look at this closely, your past may be long gone, and then you sit and join the category of people to sit down and believe that your past does not define you, but yet your past have created all the forms of aspects that create the complete definition of you as an individual. If you look at all the defining factors around your life, then you will discover that all of them were created from your past. Now, having watched me on this video to this extent, I have just one question for you. Do you now still believe that your past doesn't have any impact in defining you? That is a question that you should sit down quietly and then answer it to yourself. And then of course, you can come and tell me in the comment section of the video as to whether you believe your past defines you or not. Now this takes us to the last part of the video. So how can you stop your past from defining you? Okay, how can you delete the impact of your past from your current definition? Or do you have to stay and struggle for a lifetime with the definition that your past have created for you? You don't have to think that way. I have a good news for you. You can actually change your past so that your past can now create the kind of a definition that you want for yourself. Now someone is saying in his heart, you cannot be able to change the past. Oh, the past have already gone, so you cannot be able to change that. Calm down, okay? So I am fully conscious of that, okay? I am 100% more conscious of that than you can imagine. There's a particular angle that you have not looked at it from. Now let me open your eye to something very important, okay? Do you know that the current present time within which you find yourself is soon going to be your own past? Do you know that the present time within which you are watching me on this video is soon to become a past that you are going to look back on? And do you also know that it is going to be a past that will now come back to define you? Well, I guess you never looked at it that way, but thank God you are looking at it that way now. Your current present time is a past in the making, okay? And if that stands true, then it means you stand a chance to be able to change your past so that the past that you will want to exist in order to create that definition that you have been longing for will now be, created from the present time that you find yourself. Your present time is a past in the making, and if that stands true, then you should start creating the kind of definition that you will love for yourself. That relationship that you ruined, you should start fixing it back. That random lifestyle of yours, you should start, rearranging it back to a planned and a well-designed lifestyle. That particular behavior that defies your character, you should sit down and start fixing it. This very act may not change your life at a blink of an eye, but believe you me, it is going to gradually change your life, to the kind of a definition that you will prefer for yourself. Believe me when I tell you that it is going to change the definition that your previous past have created for you. Now lastly, let me tell you this. I personally strongly believe that your past defines you as an individual. And this is more reason why you should try as much as possible to live a great past for yourself so that you will enjoy a great definition. If you want your definition to be that kind, young, healthy, attractive billionaire, then you should work on building a past that will create that definition for you. I hope you have learned an important life principle on this video. If this was your first time on this YouTube channel, I will recommend you click on the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so that when the next video comes up, you will be notified. And if you're a returning viewer, I would love to say thank you. I need one favor from you. Please share this video with just one person. Thank you, and see you guys in another video. Bye.